What is up, ladies and gentlemen? It's Nicholas Rubio, and today I'm going to be taking a look at the 80th anniversary Metal Collection diecast engines from Thomas and Friends. Now, if you've seen my previous videos, you know that I've already had Percy, Henry, and the Ruby Red Thomas because I had shown them off in my last video of 2024. However, I recently obtained the regular Thomas at Walmart a few weeks back at the beginning of January. So I thought it'd be good to take a look at all four of these engines and review them on my channel. This is kind of new because I've never actually reviewed a toy, so I can't wait to do this. The only diecast engines from this series that I am missing are the Storybook Thomas, because that one is extremely rare. James, I have seen him a lot in stores, but I just never had the guts to pick him up. And then the Sordor Adventure Pack Thomas, you know, the exclusive one. And then there's also the Day Out with Thomas exclusive coming this year, but I'm not getting that one. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So let's start this review off with talking about the number one himself, Thomas the Tank Engine. I already got him out of his packaging when I got him, so we're gonna take a look at him right now. Let's start with the positives. First off, the face. I really like his face better than the All Engines Go one. I like that it's from the CGI series. And I like that the buffers are painted up here at the front. That's neat. The side rods are cool, but I wish that they actually move because, yeah, they don't. The blue is nice. I like the number one. And I think the whistle's kind of cute. What else? Oh yeah, the wheels. I am a pretty big fan of the wheels, even though I like the original wheels better from like the take along / take and play era. Is what we got. That's pretty much all of the positives I have for this guy. When it comes to negatives, let's see. The running board isn't white as it should be. Bro, even Japanese Play Rail gets that right. The lamp isn't painted, the back buffers aren't painted. There's a lot of detail that they missed out on. They also didn't add the windows up here. You know, the little circle windows that Thomas normally has? You know, these windows that are on the left and the right of the whistle? The lamp is unpainted as well. And I think that the coal load is a little too big. I don't mind the lettering, I'm just going to say that right now, but I don't like that they changed it for 2026. Other than that, Thomas is okay. I noticed that he has like this little smudge right here. I don't know how that happened. Alright, now let's rate him. In terms of detailing, I'm gonna go with 6 out of 10. A lot of the stuff seen on him is decent, but there's a lot more that they could have added. In terms of length and height, I'd say 9.5. He looks really accurate to himself in the show. In terms of facial recognition, he has a 9 out of 10 face. I'm gonna give this guy a 9 out of 10. He's good. Moving on. We're gonna take a look at Percy. Starting off with the positives, once again, I like the side rods. They really make the engines look neat, even though I wish they had moved. The dome and the whistle are great. The details on the sides look good for Percy, especially this, I don't know, black thing right here. I don't know what I'm looking at. And I really like that I can see the inside of the cabs. Something I forgot to mention with Thomas. I like the inside right there. And, oh, yeah, the buffers. I like that the buffers are painted as well for Percy. And then, looking at the back buffers are painted, unlike Thomas. I don't know how Percy could get this treatment, but Thomas couldn't. One thing I noticed is that the whole running board of Percy is the exact same as the All Engines Go push along. Wow. Okay, negatives. The face. I do not like this Percy face. Looks too babyish, looks like he's begging for something. Puppy dog face, Percy. That's not right. And mainly the eyes. It's mainly the eyes that put this engine in its place. A face can really make or break a toy. That's just how it goes. And then his number 6, I really don't like. I hate this shape of number 6. He looks a little too fat. This is not what Percy 6 should look like. This is what Percy 6 should look like. And then, once again, the coal load is a bit too big for me. It should be a little smaller. There's no detailing here on the back, no back lamp, unlike Thomas. But I think I can live with that. Okay, now, let's get to the fun part, I guess. For the detailing, I'm going to give Percy a 7 out of 10. Unlike Thomas, his back covers are actually painted. That's specifically the main reason. Length and height, I'm going to say in a solid 5. He feels a little too big. I'm getting all engines go Percy vibes. And then face is a 3. And that's... This one just doesn't work for me. I'm gonna give Percy, I don't know, a 4 or a 5. He's not that good. Now it's time to take a look at Henry. First up, positives. One thing I like the tender, really accurate to what it looks like in the show. I like that they didn't give him the red running board like most merchandise. The wheels are pretty cool. The side rods are cool too. And again, buffers are painted at the front, that's good. I like the detailing on the sides, as usual. The red really makes it look perfect. And the yellow near the window is good too. And the coal load is actually okay for once. And when it comes down to negatives, his shape and his height. He doesn't have a long shape like he should, and he is shorter than James. That's really what it is. I don't see a whistle here, do you? There's no whistle. And, I mean, I'm not a big fan of the face. I mean, I know it's a CGI Henry, but why couldn't we have gotten, like, a model series face? I haven't seen one of those in a while. And, what else is there to say? Yeah, it's entirely, most of this is plastic, like, feeling some of it. Vast majority of Henry feels more plastic than it should, unlike the tank engines, which are mainly all die-cast metal. So yeah, that's really the pluses and minuses. And look here, back covers aren't painted. Something that Thomas got. I don't know why. So yeah, that's really all I have to say about Henry. Before I give Henry a full rating, I just wanted to say something else I forgot to add. His wheel configuration is the exact same as James's. I don't know why they did this. He has 3 big wheels and 1 small one. That is what James has. Like I said, Henry should have been longer. He should have had the same amount of wheels as he had in the show. I don't know why he's this small. Alright, now to rate him. For detailing, I'm going to give him a 7 out of 10. For length and height, I'm going to give him a 3. There's a lot that I said. And for the face, I'm going to give him a 6. Overall, I'd say Henry is a 7. 7 out of 10. He is pretty good. And last but not least, we're going to take a look at the Ruby Red Thomas. Instead of going over what I don't like and what I like about the Ruby Thomas, I'm just going to compare him to the original since these guys are nearly the same. First up, they have different faces. This Thomas is looking at your left, while this one is looking at the right, but a little bit upward. The running board is metallic, because obviously it's ruby red, and so is the whistle. But the whistle isn't metallic here. The side rods are obviously different colors, or different shades. We've still got the unpainted buffers on the back, but the Ruby Thomas doesn't have the rivets and hand railing, which That's why I like this one a little bit better, because it doesn't have that detail. As for the mine carts, now they are pretty shiny and I do like the colors, but these are all engines go, sadly, so that's what takes away some points. I don't know why we couldn't have gotten a ruby red Annie and Clarabelle. Also, the chrome on these things can rub off pretty easily. That's why I don't touch the cards themselves, but I just grab them by the crystals. I'm just gonna go ahead and give this Thomas a 9.5 out of 10, specifically because of the color scheme and the fact that he doesn't have rivets or the hand railing, which is what this Thomas tends to have. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this guy. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. My first time doing a toy review, going into depth about what I like and what I don't like. Hopefully I can do it again sometime, because I do have the motorized Thomas back here. I would love to take a look at that guy, but if I review any motorized engines, then I'd have to get tracks, because obviously I want to test them out and see how he runs. But other than that, I had fun talking about push-alongs. So if I had to rank them, it would be Ruby Red Thomas at number 1, regular Thomas 2, Henry at 3, and then Percy last. This is overall a pretty good line. I did hear about the 2026 Thomas toys coming out for the brand new TV series, and these redesigns, I think they're slightly better than the 80th anniversary toys and way better than All Engines Go. These new toys have some potential, and so does the TV series. And I don't know if I want to buy any of these, but I could change my mind later on. But until then, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hope you all have a good day.